Have you ever found yourself wondering, why does something that once brought ease, comfort, even joy, now feel rushed, disconnected, or frustrating? As men age, their bodies and minds change in quiet but profound ways. What worked for you in your 30s or 40s might no longer serve you at 60 or 70. Yet very few people talk openly about the private rituals we carry into our later years, especially when it comes to something as personal as masturbation. Let's be honest. This isn't just about sex. It's about health, vitality, emotional balance, and even your connection to self. When done mindfully, masturbation in your senior years can be a grounding practice, not just a habit. But if done unconsciously, it can lead to hidden discomforts and long-term issues. Doctors and men's health experts have identified 7 common mistakes. Quiet but impactful missteps that could be robbing you of sensitivity, fulfillment, and even physical well-being. Let's explore these one by one, with clarity, wisdom, and respect for the remarkable journey of aging. And hey, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. These videos are made just for you. Mistake number 1, believing in the semen retention myth. Some men over 60 are led to believe that abstaining from ejaculation will boost testosterone, increase energy, or enhance spiritual power. While there are fragments of truth to short-term abstinence, the science, and lived human experience, paint a much more nuanced picture. Your body was designed for release. Suppressing that function for long periods may lead to pelvic discomfort, mood swings, and even a greater risk of prostate issues. Moderate, healthy ejaculation supports hormonal balance, improves sleep, reduces tension, and enhances your sense of inner peace. It's not about giving in to urges. It's about respecting your body's rhythm. Think of this not as indulgence, but as self-maintenance. Like stretching in the morning or breathing deeply under a tree, it's an act of presence, a quiet acknowledgement that you are alive, aging gracefully, and still deeply connected to yourself. If you're clinging to old beliefs that say control is the same as strength, it might be time to ask, what else am I still holding on to that no longer serves me? Mistake number 2, using the same grip and technique every time. There's comfort in routine. But when it comes to self-pleasure, repeating the same grip, pressure, and rhythm every time can dull your sensitivity. Over time, your nervous system becomes conditioned to respond only to that specific pattern, making it harder to enjoy intimacy with a partner or even to experience pleasure fully on your own. The solution? Variety. Try switching hands. Alter the rhythm. Change the pressure. Explore different sensations, slowly and with curiosity. Introduce safe tools or textures. You're not replacing what works. You're expanding your experience. Just as the body needs varied movement to stay flexible, the nervous system needs novelty to stay responsive. This isn't about chasing thrill. It's about honoring your body's evolution. Pleasure should grow with age, not fade. Mistake number 3, rushing through the experience. Many of us learn to masturbate quickly, out of necessity, secrecy, or simple habit. But that hurried energy often lingers long after it's needed. Rushing through this act disconnects you from its richness. It becomes mechanical, hollow, more about release than presence. The remedy is simple, yet profound. Slow down. Let arousal build gradually. Let your mind stay in the moment. Breathe. Touch with intention, not haste. In that stillness, you may rediscover pleasure that's been overlooked for decades. Remember, it's not about how long it takes. It's about how deeply you feel. Mistake number 4, ignoring the rest of your body. For many men, self-pleasure becomes limited to one area, as if the rest of the body has nothing to offer. But your body, even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond, is still alive with sensation. Your inner thighs, lower abdomen, chest, neck, and especially the perineum hold keys to deeper arousal and greater connection. Touch isn't just physical, it's energetic. When you include the whole body, you awaken parts of yourself long neglected. You shift from a habit to a ritual, from performance to presence. Your body is a temple. Explore its sacred spaces. Mistake number 5, avoiding lubrication. As we age, the skin becomes more delicate, and natural moisture often decreases. Yet many men still avoid lubrication, out of habit, pride, or belief that it's unnecessary. But avoiding it can lead to friction, irritation, and micro tears that actually reduce pleasure over time. A good lubricant softens the experience, deepens sensation, and brings ease, especially for those with joint stiffness or arthritis. Think of it like reading glasses or a cane, not a sign of weakness, but a tool of wisdom, a way to honor your changing needs without shame. Self-care is never something to apologize for. It is sacred. Mistake number 6, feeling shame or guilt about the act. Many older men were raised in environments where sex was taboo, and self-pleasure was met with silence or even condemnation. Those early messages, even when no longer believed, often leave a residue, a quiet shame, a desire to rush or hide, a sense that this act is something to finish, not feel. But masturbation isn't dirty. It's not something to be outgrown. When approached with care, it can be a source of emotional clarity, self-respect, even spiritual grounding. Let go of shame. Let go of guilt. This is your body. This is your moment. This is your life. Aging is not a decline. It's a transformation. And your pleasure, your presence, your peace, they don't end with youth. They deepen. They refine. They become something wiser. By avoiding these 7 common mistakes, you can reclaim this intimate time as a meaningful part of your health, vitality, and wholeness. So take your time, honor your rhythm, and rediscover the quiet joy of being fully, unapologetically you. If this resonated, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. I want to keep improving these conversations for you. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and stay kind to yourself.